We need an anti-snitching stigma law. We're becoming too criminal and too uncivilized. We need to rein in these criminals and the people who are afraid to report crimes. Now, recently, 3 incidents that caused me to think, and plus I'm studying criminal law right now, and I think that we need to get the politicians to move on this. The killing of Darian Albert in Chicago, the Hofstra University incident with the 3 guys who allegedly raped this young lady who recanted, then the mass rape by these Mexicans in Richmond, California, at Richmond High School. We need to make it very difficult not to snitch and easy to snitch. First of all, any song that talks about, repercussions of snitching should be declared taboo. You gotta take it off the air because it's against the policy of society. We need to have a civil and modern and organized society. As I said earlier, we need to make snitching very easy. The person who snitches does not have to come to court. The name doesn't have to be taken. Perhaps make public. They call in a report, it's investigated, and if the cops find evidence that they could use in court, fingerprints, identification in a lineup by the victim, assets or items stolen, etc., found, and so forth, these are things that will make the case go forward. Blood stain if it's a murder, bullet and ballistics and whatever, so that the person does not have to go to court. This person is not your accuser. It's the victim, and the state will be the ones that have to show up in court because they're the ones that are accusing the defendant. Now, in my study of criminal law, it's a crime not to report crime on yourself. If somebody creates a felony on you, you have to report, or else you're charged with, I think it's misprision or whatever. And also you have aiding and abetting, standing up there and taking pictures and all that, you encouraging the person to commit the crime. Also, you become an accessory during the commission of the crime and perhaps after, because and then also you have this sort of charge of aiding or sort of hindering the prosecution of a criminal. So we need to look at these laws and see how we could bring it in to get people who are there. It's ideal, you don't want to stay around and watch what's happening, but as long as you're there, if you have pictures of you or somebody could point you as having been there, you need to give some information. Now, persons who are, seen in pictures like these guys that took pictures of the rape incident and so forth, if this law were passed, they could go to jail for 5 to 10 years and become a sexual sort of deviant. They have to report themselves as sexual predators, molesters, whatever, because they are part of the action. And I think this would help to ameliorate the amount of crime we have, because people are doing individuals things, and individuals are afraid to come forward because they're afraid of repercussions. Oh, and when somebody does a reprisal, kills somebody or beats somebody up who they suspect had complaint, that is up to 25 years. If you kill a person, it's a capital matter, straight up. It's a special circumstances. It's a, what do you call this? In other words, it's not like those other criminals. It's as long as you kill somebody who had assisted in the prosecution of you or others, automatically this is a capital matter. The death penalty is possible. Unless we do these, it's going to be a problem. And I think to have in this modern society in which we're trying to encourage people to go into businesses and to tourists to come and people to have the freedoms to walk the place. I mean, we got to do something about it. This thing is becoming out of control. People just riding up, take your stuff and just ride off. It's like they don't care. We need to move on this. So, Mr. Schwarzenegger, please, I need to get with you, and we need to plan this, how we're going to enforce this or make this a law.